Hello, my name is Ensign Mosso, and I'm a third year degree student at IBSU University. And today I will be presenting to you about my project on inventory management system and a Java class swing application for retail inventory control. Before I take you through the slides, let me just give you a brief summary that will help us with a view of what my presentation is all about. This Java-based system modernizes manual stock management system. It uses object-oriented programming with item and product classes, a swing GUI for ease of use, has map for storage and saves records with the device MAC address. Core functions include add, view, remove, save, and exit. As you can see, introductory part. I have a few points also here. Firstly, find a problem in a manual inventory management systems. Secondly, to come up with the solutions that will help reduce this form of manual inventory system. And so I come up with a computerized IMS using Java with object-oriented principles. It will also ease the user friendly GUI with Swing. Thirdly, it helps the performance of the user using a hash map for fast storage access, updates, and more. In terms of accountability, it saves records in a text file, My Documents, or where the file will be saved with a MAC address for traceability. And here are the citations or the reference given. And finally, supported by references, which I have listed down. Objectives I have come up with are, here are a few objectives that will also help to point out some areas which we have to achieve on. Are to build a desktop IMS for retail employees, enable easy add, view, and remove stock function, store records. That's thirdly, permanently in my documents as a txt file. And so traceability, that's the fourth. And then apply OOP principles to make sure the system extensible and maintainable. And finally, you have the overall goals listed here. After that, I have demonstrated a clear concept map or a mind map, starting with a main inventory system. And we have also a main classes, item, operations, product, and components. And under those main four components, I've given extended items, which clarifies or which gives a user more interactive or more functions that helps user to enter inventory or the stock items. And here are name under the main class, ID. Under product, we have a quantity, price, and method. And adding stock under the method, removing stock. And operations, we have add item, view inventory, remove stock. JFrame, JBuffer, option pen under the components. After that, we have codes that clearly explains. First of all, I have to go to a compiler, which is a NetBeans. I've written a name, project name, and under the project name, I have also a class name, which is my assignment 2. And after that, I've entered the codes in sequence. So as you can see, I've entered the codes, line of our codes here. After you enter the codes, you will debug the codes. So when you debug the codes, you will see functions which I have mentioned earlier will pop up here. That's the system. Firstly, you add items, how many items that you will be inserting. Secondly, after that, you can also view the items. And then if you want to remove the item, just give the name and then give how many item, how many quantity you want to remove. And then removes the given quantity upon user request. And then you save the items. After you save, it directly appears as the document under documents folder, and you can either open it in Notepad or Word. And here are the list I have just given. After that, you can just exit. So this gives the explanation of my codes I've entered. After that, I've given some screenshots that will help give us a clear picture on what I've done in the stock management system. Firstly, I add items, view inventory given here, and it is a few explanations that you can also gives us the highlights. And then thirdly, you can remove the stocks. And fourth, you can save. When you save, it appears as you can see the images or the screenshots. And after that, you exit. Here are the conclusions I've come up with. Firstly, the inventory management system effectively replaces an effective, dependable, and user-friendly digital solutions for the traditional manual inventory procedure. Employers can now add, examine, and manage stock with ease, and inventory records are safely stored with traceability to the updating device by using object-oriented programming. The code is guaranteed to be modular and maintainable, offering a strong basis for upcoming enhancements. The system shows how user programming abilities may be used to address actual retail problems, increasing accuracy and operational efficiency. Here are the few suggestive improvements that I've given and listed. First of all, integrate database charts given here. Thirdly, add features like product sets, filtering, and so forth as given. Implemented. For third, user authentication to improve system security. Include reporting and analytics tools to provide insights for business decision making. Enhance the GUI by adding and so forth as the few features given. From what I've explained during my learning process, I've learned thoughts working on the inventory management system, strengthened my understanding of OOP principles like inheritance, polymorphism, and encapsulation, while improving my skills in file handling and Java Swing for GUI development. Secondly, the feelings about the experience I've encountered. I felt inspired and confident seeing my code turn into a practical tool that streamlines store operations. Thirdly, a relevance to future career. If this helps me in my future career, yes, of course, this experience is highly relevant to my future career, preparing me for complex projects and equipping me to develop software that meets real-world business needs.